Hello, everybody. My name is Momo, and I collect dolls. Every doll has got its story, and today, for the very first doll story, we're going to talk about Kiss. Kiss is truly one of my biggest childhood musical influences. It was my very first music concert. I was there at Kiss Alive 1. I had bought the record, and I could remember sitting on the edge of my bed, staring at all the pictures in the album jacket, being completely blown away by what I saw and heard. When I first saw the show, it looked and it sounded like the Kiss Alive album had come to life right before my eyes. It was like beyond anything I could have ever imagined. And I believe that it was the first mold of me becoming who I was going to become with all I was going to do in my future and achieving that bigger than life kind of feeling, get it done no matter what attitude that I still have today. Other fond memories I have is going to my father's workshop and cutting up some 2x4s and making myself some 10-inch heels and walking down the street dressed like Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley, feeling so cool. And I even fell off them a few times and twisted my ankle. It was really fucked. I also remember showing my grandmother pictures of Gene Simmons puking blood on everybody in the front row at a concert, and pictures that I found in a Cream magazine, and how grossed out that she was. She couldn't look at the pictures and was totally put off by them. And what an angel, sweet woman she was. I can't believe that I even showed her that stuff. What the fuck is wrong with me? I was just so excited that I just wanted to share them with everyone. And the one last thing I'll share as a Kiss memory that really affected me is the first time that I met Gene Simmons at a NAMM show. I first saw him at a booth where he was representing his bass company, and he had Annie Sprinkle, that porn star, with him showing this bass, the Punisher bass. There was really a big crowd, and I just looked at this and wow, what is going on here? And an hour later, I'm in the bathroom standing in a stall doing what you do when you stand there. And right beside me, standing there doing the same thing, is none other than Gene Simmons himself. We both finished at the same time, and I looked at him and said, "Man, I gotta tell you, you are the guy who inspired me to get into this whole music business and why I'm even here today." He thanked me and he gave me a big hug, and I look at him and I say, "Hey, would you consider letting me do a remix? I'm here with Akai and I can do some insane remix of some Kiss stuff. Would you consider giving me the honor of trying this out?" And then he looks at me and he says, "Kiss doesn't believe in computers. And we only do stuff live. And it wouldn't be Kiss if we did it any other way." I was pretty disappointed. My heart felt like it almost broke, how could you not understand this? We left the can and Krila was waiting outside, and I introduced him to Krila, and a few words later he looked at me and said, "You better hang on to this one." So there you go. Some of my key moments and inspirations that I will always be grateful for. I also love the way Paul Stanley writes and handles himself as a frontman on stage. And every time I look at these Kiss dolls, I'm reminded of how important they were in my journey of art and music. I want to thank Kiss for that and these amazing dolls that I get to look at every single day when I come into my studio. You guys totally rock. Every doll has got its story.